type equals to email, ID, name, that all the things your choice. I'm not going to using anything, just close this. So what it is creating, sir? Text box is creating, sir. 100% it creates only the text box only. But the text box accepts only mail IDs. So previously number box, password box is something we created. Number box nothing but a text box. Password is also nothing but a text box. Some extra settings. Like that email ID is also some extra setting. Srina, look. Same look. Look. Same as the text box है sir? Huh? Huh? So suppose I'm going to type in here Shiva Kumar. If I submit this data, sir, we'll get error message. Already error I highlighted. See that one. There already we got a small box. In that box, please include @ in your email address. By chance, if it is not getting, while submission of the button will get it. Last session we already checked. Remember, when you submit, it's checking all the data. If data is not available, immediately showing the error message. On that time also we'll get it. So if I type something like this, sir, we are not getting any error. Normally it works. If you remove this one, generally error comes. Simple control, accepting only email IDs. That's all. And the next one, I want to accept only URLs. URL, Uniform Resource Locator. So this is also text box, sir, but accepting only URL format data. If you type other than URL, sir, same error message comes. Type equals to URL. Type something data. Please enter a URL. Error message. By chance, if you are unable to watch, sir, while submission of the data, obviously, here it is missing, automatically submission time will get the error. So what is URL, sir? URL writing format, HTTP colon something. That type of things, then no problem. So HTTP colon / www.somegoogle.com, sir. So no error now. No error because it's a proper valid URL. If you remove these things, HTTP deleting, sir, error. It's not URL, only website name. Website name is different, URL is different. Address is different, door number is different. Door number is the part of the address. Address means not door number. Logic valid. Address means so much of information available, sir. In that door number is the one part. Only saying door number, this is my address, and it's not correct. Please enter URL. So why, sir, it's still showing the error, sir? HTTP protocol compulsory for URLs. That's why we are getting error message here. Next one. So this is some useful control, sir. Date. Email IDs, URLs, some rare cases we are using. Less scenarios only. But in date, I guess so many situations we are using. Date of journey, date of return journey, date of birth, date of marriage, date of admission, date of pass out, like that IRCTC, red bus, date of purchase, date of expected delivery, product delivery. So like that date we are using in the so many scenarios. A date is mostly user component. This is the date creation. Input type equals to date. Rest of attributes your choice. Colors, ID, name, or something is your wish. But what happens, sir? You will get a special control, sir. And normally text box appearing, but when you click on the text box, calendar opens. And Red Bus IRCTC opens calendar, the calendar is opens. You can select your interested date. A date format available, a calendar symbol available. So click on this. The calendar is open, so you can select any calendar. How much calendar it shows, sir? 100 years to 9,000 years it is showing. 100 with 2000. 100 years to up to 9,999 here it is showing. No problem. So you can go for that. Or how to select the dates, sir? The number of dates is not visible here. Just you click on here, sir. This is the date. Current month display. What about others, sir? You can just click on the month name here. Total 12 months available. And we have here dates also. Year. Now scroll this one. Scrolling. Already 2176. Your grand generation also comes. The 22 at almost 150 years kada. 150 years at a grand generations comes. But these number of dates we don't want, sir. It's not necessary for me, sir. We can control. Set the limits. How, sir? Number box, remember? There we set the starting minimum value, maximum value. The same attributes used here also. So already 2400 year time mission. So select some of the dates, sir. Instead of selecting, can I directly type it as sir? Why not? 30 some 08 2023. We can directly type your date also, no problem. We can select or we can type, both possible. Next. So this much of dates I don't want, sir. I need some limited amount of date. I need some limited amount of date only, sir. Use some properties for that one, sir. Suppose I am asking date of birth. Date common. What is the minimum value and what is the maximum value? Minimum date to maximum date. Nothing but a minimum value and a maximum value. So my minimum value I want to accept some 1960. 1960 and already 62 years. So 1960 January 1st. This is the starting date. But while typing of the date, some guidelines required, sir. Once observe the output. Any format observed. The same format you have to type the date. DD hyphen mm hyphen 4 But while giving the date by us manually, ulta operation required. Y hyphen hyphen DD. System displaying like that. But when you are typing as a developer, exactly reverse order we have to type. So year 4 digits compulsory. Month 2 digits compulsory. Day 2 digits compulsory. But is a day third 2 digits not available. 03 you have to type it. If I type only 3, sir, not accepted. And a format compulsory you should follow. So this is not valid. Validate, but zeros required. 01 and 01. So 1960 1st January minimum date. Maximum date, sir. 2022 some 12 31st. December 31st to January 1st. So between the 16 to 2022. See the second one? It's working as a test it. You just click on here. years changed. So, but now years are not going to changing because my last year is 2022. And up to sir, it's scrolling. Previously, up to 100 years it is scrolling, sir, but now over. Even I'm using the scroll bar also, it is not scrolling. So 90 July 24th. We can type manually, sir. You can type manual. Suppose 30 08 1950. The wrong date, sir. Wait. You'll get the error message. Your given date out of the limit. So that's it showing the error message. Our list year 1960, but I given manually 1950. So error message. And similarly 2023, sir. Error message. These all are inbuilt validations of the browser. Next, similarly time also. So label, enter the time. For time also we have the separate control, sir, time control, that is same tag. Input type equals to time. And just close this. So it is allowing to type only time only, hours, minutes, that's all. Except the hours, minutes, it doesn't accept anything. The clock. So we have the clock symbol here. Click on this one. You will get the hours and minutes. You can choose your own hours and your own minutes. And here, AM, PM not showing reasons, sir. Time available in 24 hours format, sir. That's why AM, PM is not showing. Why that 24 hours format is displaying, sir? As per your local settings. As per your local settings. I have here 18 hours. 18 hours in the sense, 24 hours format. 18 hours in the sense 24 hours format. That's why my program also taking in the same format. My time available in 12 hours format, sir. Here also time is comes automatically 12 hours format. But based on the user system, it is going to changing that one. And the last component, date and time. I designed time separately and I designed your date also separately. Can I design the both combinedly, sir? Yes, 100% possible. Date and time is there. Single controller, my system showing you the date and time both are same in single controller, date plus time both is comes, both you can select. So how, sir? Like this. Date to time hyphen local. Input type equals to date to time hyphen local. The only date, this is only clock, and this is date and clock, both available. Current date and time. 21/2/2022, 18/28. So these are the 5 simple controls, sir. Type equals to email, it accepts only email IDs. Type equals to URL, it accepts only URLs. Type equals to date, to select the date or to type the date. Type equals to time, to select the time or to type the time. Type equals to date hyphen time hyphen local. Both date and time, both operations we can perform. Next one is uploading files. So many websites we have the file uploading, especially your Monster, Naukri, your resumes uploading, sir. If you want to upload the resume, you have to click a specially designed button. Okay, Gmail attachment concept available, both same only. Situation wise, sometimes we are calling attachment, sometimes we are calling uploading the file. So how to design that, sir? We have directly option. Input to type equals to file. When you write input to type equals to file, automatically it is creating the file uploading control. Input to type equals to file. IDs and names are your choice, sir. So dummy testing examples, sir, those not compulsory, but original applications, those are the compulsory. I'm creating the file control. What happens, sir? In our Windows, file menu available, any idea now? Windows operating system, in every software, first menu name. In Windows operating system, every software, first menu name. File kada. In that file, three options compulsory kada. New, open or save. Universal options. Yeah. Every software we have these options: file menu open, file menu new, file menu save. If I go for the file open option, what happens? One open dialog box window is open, sir. File opening window is opening, right? The same window, this is opens. Windows tells you, Windows. Window if you open, sir, file opens. Now there's some question marks are appearing, sir, in faces. Windows operating system, if you go for any software, Notepad, Paintbrush, MS Word, PowerPoint, Excel sheet, first menu file hai. In the three options compulsory. Open the file, save the file, new file. If I click on open option, sir, open dialog box, small window opens. In that window, you can select the file, which one you want to open. A small dialog box window is there, na? That window name, this also creating. Why question mark, sir? Some cases, what is the chance to show the question mark? Now see the output. Use file. If you click it, sir, what is the screen, sir? Daily we are seeing Windows together. The screen name is Open Dialog Box. What is the name of the screen? Open Dialog Box. Remember. So Open Dialog Box opens, and we have different files here. Which file you want to upload to server? You can select the file, but only one file. At a time, one file only. You can choose the file. Any type of file it's allowed to open. Any type of files it is allowed to select. But only one file only, that is compulsory. HTML files are, CSS files are, MS Word files are, PDFs are, MP3 songs are, movies are, text files are, Java programs are, .NET programs are. JPG pictures are, PMP pictures are, PNG pictures are. Anything is ready to upload. Are you file or not? That is important. Your which type of file is not required for me. So here I created successfully one open dialog box. The file uploading button. When you click this button, it's allowing the users to select which file you want to upload to server. But I selected HTML document, sir. But file uploaded to server, sir. How? That's our local program, kada? The program is our local program stored in my system only. Uploaded a file server. Where we connected internet, sir? In which website it is uploaded? No. But what we did, sir, we just created a platform to users to select the file. That's all. We just created a user interface for users to choose the file. Or who will upload this file from client machine to server machine, sir? Are your server side technologies they have to do that one. HTML encouraging the users to select the file. User selected the file. The file or file internal content should move from client machine to server machine. But the file where it is available? In server or in my personal laptop? My personal laptop, C drive or D drive, it is available. But this total document file should travel to the www server. That could be a not developer, no? The server side technology, so API's concept that one. It's not HTML's responsibility. It is just to allowing to choose the file or files, that's all. The rest of that we have bottom submit button. Recently we discussed the submit button, upload. A button name is upload. When you click on that button, one server side program is calling, copying this file into the server. Next. So this file control is ready to select any type of file, sir. It uploading any type of file. At the same time, any size also. No size restrictions and no type restrictions also. Any type of file, any size of the file, but only one file only. Limit one file only. That file size whatever it may be, the file type whatever it may be. I am ready to upload it, no problem. This is, and now my requirements are, I want to allow any type, I want to allow any size. At the same, by default available, but I want to continue this one multiple files. By default system allowing this one. This is okay, but the last option I want to change it, sir. The last option I want to change. So I want to create a control to accept the any type of file, any size of the file, as well as any number of files also. 2 files or 3 files. So for Gmail, how many we can select? In Gmail, how many we can attach it? Multiple files, a bunch of files we can attach it. A size limit available. Below the size 100 files also we can attach to mail, no problem. My Gmail allowing. I need that type of multiple files supporting, sir. Yes, sir, sure, possible. This is my requirement. So how it is possible, sir? Add one extra option, sir. That's all. Multiple. Multiple meaning means allow multiple files. Any type, any size, any number. You can select 10 files. But 10 same type of files, sir. I'm going to to selecting 10 files, and 10 files compulsory same type of files. No, 10 files, 10 varieties of files also accepting, no problem. Getting changed, observe that one. Choose file and choose files. Now I'm selecting all these things, sir. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 files selected. 7 files are selected and stored in the buffer. When you click on the submit button, all are traveling to server. But what are the 7 files I selected? I forget, sir. Count showing, but file names I forget it, sir. How can check it? Very simple, sir. Take the mouse pointer, place on the 7. That is your names. Just if you place the mouse pointer on that counter, which files you upload selected, a file's names clearly displaying here. Cross checking. Really my required files only I selected, by mistake any other file selected. Because once if you uploaded, reverting is not possible. Confirm. So that's a before that, go and check this one. Again, we'll go to our folder, sir. 6 p.m. folder available. Some images, so HTML files, so all these are go to selecting. 46 files are selected. Program ready at the 46 files are copying also. In that 46 files, HTML files available and images also available. The first example to 44 example and 2 images. Next one. I want to set some limits or restrictions. But Monster or Naukri available. Can I upload any type of file? Monster, Naukri, Freshers World, Jobs Portals. Your resume. Can you upload in any format? No. Which format accepted? .html or .java? I9. Which format accepted? Only PDF. Doc also accepted together. .pdf, .doc and .txt also accepted. Text format, documentation format or reader format. PDF and reader format. So but I want to set this limit, sir. Possible attribute is there. So multiple I'm deleting. Again come back to restriction. One file. Reasons are resume kada. One resume enough. 2 resumes out. 2 resumes you uploaded at one original, one fake. So one resume, that's a multiple I deleted. Or how to filter the files, sir? Accept is the one property. So which type of files you want to accept it, write that extensions here. Again go to your Windows operating system. Every file extension available. If you save one file in Windows operating system, extension compulsory. Dot something, dot something, dot something, dot something. And those extensions are right here exactly, not your own words. Windows and our operating systems, softwares, what are the extensions they supported? In that, which one you want to accept, right here clear. Very simple. So I want to accept PDF, sir. Dot PDF. That's all. I want to accept the .docx, sir. .docx. So MS Word files, PDF files, comma, .txt. Total 3 extensions. And remember, extensions while typing, dot extension compulsory. Dot after extension comes. Daily how we are saving the programs? .html. So .pdf, .doc, .txt, .mp3, .jpg, .compulsory. And every extension should be separated with comma also. Every extension should be separated with comma also. Yes, that is these things. So I'm going to clicking on third button. So any difference you found? Previous execution, this execution, any difference you found? Simplified. The same thing already 2-3 times I opened here. Last 10 minutes. First button, second button also. The first button, second button, this third button, any difference available? When I'm clicking on the first time or second time buttons, there are 7 or 8 of files display. But now it is displaying only 4 files. The balance HTML program filtered. Excel file available, that is also filtered. And PPT file available, that is also filtered. So it is showing clearly W and PDFs only. In other files, it's not showing. If it is not showing, sir, we are unable to select that one. If it is showing up, we can select it. If it is not showing up, we can't select it. So you can select one of these 4 only. See the first button? Same file, my documents. Observe now? The 4 plus 3 extra because of the other than PDF. So first button and last button like this. So this is file uploading control, sir. It's not uploading the files, sir. It's not uploading the files, but it is allowing to select the files only. That's all. Next one, can I use the multiple and accept at the same time, sir? Your interest, sir. I want to filter the files, but I want to allow more than one file. You can go. This scenario not correct. In other scenarios, you can go. So all varieties of files are supported, sir. Yes, sir. In Windows operating system, how many extensions available? Everything we can select. I already said PDF files, document files, PPT files, Excel sheet files, .txt files, C programs, C++ programs, .java, .net, .php, .python, .jpg, .pmp, .tiff, .jifu, or .mp3, or .gp4, or .mp4, whatever it may be. Anything is okay, no problem. Next, size, we don't have any options in our HTML, sir. I want to set the limit for the file, sir. 1 MB, 1 KB or 100 KB, something like that. Limits controlling, we don't have any option in HTML. HTML not supporting to set the size of the file. You can go for other than HTML, whatever it may. Other than HTML means, sir, JavaScript you can use. With the support of JavaScript, we can set the limits. I think Naukri, Jobs portal, we have size limit also maybe. Even Gmail also size limit available. 15 or 16 and something supporting while sending out the mails also. Next, if you go for some other websites, KYC form documents we are uploading, Aadhaar card, PAN cards or something. There also we have some size limits. TTD, Tirumala Tirupati, online booking tickets. Your Aadhaar card you have to upload it. That also size limit available. The 100 KB or 200 KB, very less. So sometimes while uploading of the files, size limits available, sir, but